Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Blitz Babes, where we chat NFL football just for you by girls for girls. We're your hosts. I'm Sarah.
And I'm Aeron, and today we're jumping into week 8 of the NFL season. We'll be commenting on some of the biggest games of the week while shining a spotlight on some star players and sharing those all important injury updates.
So let's go ahead and kick things off with our slays and nays. You want to start us off?
Yeah, I want to give a big shout out to all those luscious locks I see on the field. It's so beautiful just seeing all the curls out their helmet. I know it's hot as fuck though, but I love it. So shout out to Grant Stewart, Isaiah Loudermilk, Isaac Somalo, maybe?
Close enough.
Okay.
I like to call them Goldilocks
Yes.
or
Goldilocks.
Princess.
Princess.
I'm like, oh my god, look at that princess.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna start using that because I love it. Like I love seeing them on the line, and then you just see all their hair, and I'm like, oh my god. Do you remember when they used to do like Head and Shoulders commercials?
No.
Oh, I'll have to show you later. Some guy in the NFL used to do like Head and Shoulders commercials. He had like super curly
Oh
hair.
no, I know who you're talking about. No, I know who you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny. I also I always think like don't they like, get their hair pulled? I guess they don't, but like I would be scared. Like I would not want to be out there with like my hair like just out and people are tackling or all around me. What
They're
if they
not
grab me by my hair?
they're not women, it's fine.
That's true. I would have if I was a boy and I had like long hair like that, I think I would braid it.
Braid it down before you put it in the helmet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's what I would do too, to be honest, because that's a lot of hair. Like we should insert clips here, but it's too much. It's like a whole lion's mane just shoved into like a hot ass helmet.
I know. I'm like, damn.
Mm, 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 mm. I had another sleigh. It's a George Pickens cleats. Pickens George
Ooh.
cleats. They're Goyard and Chrome Heart print. So it's like the background is Goyard with like the Chrome Heart crosses. They're
Yeah.
so beautiful.
Dude, those were clean as fuck. You sent me the picture, I was like, damn. I didn't even see him.
I know, like I kept seeing them, and I didn't even realize they were Goyard until like I looked it up and they zoomed in. I only saw the Chrome Hearts, and I was like, "Oh my god,
Damn.
he's fancy,
He got money.
money." That
Alrighty, you
was,
ready for our nays?
did you have any sleighs?
Um, not really.
More or less the same.
Well, yeah, they were the same. I was gonna say the Pickens
Oh, I'm
Goliard
sorry.
Chrome Heart cleats. I also really like the what are they called? They look like basketball shoes. They're like Nike.
The ones
Yeah.
they
I
do.
think Dak Prescott wears them.
Yeah, Dak Prescott, Travis Kelsey. They do a
Yeah, Travis
lot
Kelsey.
of custom cleats. They'll do like ones. I've seen 11s, eights.
I fuck
Um,
with them. I think they're clean.
I like them. I think
If
it's
I
so cool
was a
to do
football
like.
player, I'd wear them.
I would definitely get custom cleats if I was a football player.
Fuck yeah, me too. I want to be different.
I'm not like the other football players. I'm different.
No, literally. All
That was
right,
all
you ready
my
for?
slays. Yeah,
Huh?
yeah, that was all my slays. I'm ready for the day. I'm ready. I'm
Okay,
ready.
bet. You start us off.
My only nay was Tua San's guardian cap. Cause what the fuck? After all that, I know we talked about it last week. I know that he said he wasn't going to. I know we covered that already, and we were disappointed. But still, what the fuck? Why
I
are you
know.
and then he like wore like a super special helmet designed by quarterbacks with specific padding.
Why he wasn't wearing that all this time?
No, literally. And then
Ah,
we'll talk more about him later, but that was just my nay. I'm like, You're not slaying right
Mm,
now.
yeah, I don't love to not wear a guardian cap.
Right?
Of anybody on the field, it should be him.
Right. And I know like in the first week I put guardian caps as an A, but him not wearing one is an A.
He needs to be wearing one.
If he wore one, it would be a slay.
Yeah. Tua, if you're seeing this. Oh, I do have an A, actually. Um, I don't love the Bucks like throwback outfits, the orange ones, the little
Oh
creamsicle.
yeah, they're so weird. I saw them and the highlights when I went to like the bar and saw them and
Who
I was
the
like
fuck is that?
I was like, oh, that's not Bo Nix. Because I thought it
No,
was the
literally.
I did. I thought it was the Broncos, but then I'm looking. I'm like, ew, they don't wear brown, do they? It had like me second guessing everything. I was like, I don't really like their team jerseys or like their city jerseys or whatever they're calling them.
I don't know. I don't love them either. I don't love the orange. I don't know. It's just like it doesn't look like them. I don't
Yeah,
like that. And I like we said last week, I don't like the stupid
their
little
old
pirate guy.
logo. Yeah, I don't like their old logo. Their old logo is so ugly.
Yeah. I'm not a fan, but whatever.
Well, let's get into the games, shall we? Hmm.
Mwahahaha.
Games were fun this week. Slight disappointments, slight like craziness going on. Like I had the best of both worlds this week.
Yeah. Yeah, this week was fucking crazy.
You want to
You want
kick
to
off?
start off, yeah, with the Vikings and Rams?
Yeah, that game was okay. I was expecting the Vikings to win. I was like, oh,
Me
like
too.
I was like they lost last week, but it's okay. They'll make it up this time. Nope. Um,
I know, dude. I
they
was
ended up
pissed.
20-30 to Rams.
Yeah, they opened up the game crazy. There was 4 touchdowns on 4 starting drives. Both teams scored
Yeah,
touchdowns on their first 2 drives. So I was like, damn, is this going to be a shootout?
I know, right?
However, in fact was not because then Minnesota was held to 2 field goals in the final 3 rest of the quarters. So,
They definitely did not come back from halftime the way that they were supposed to.
yeah, dude, what the actual fuck happened to the Vikings defense? The Vikings defense was like so hyped up, so good, doing so well, and then they just get their fucking shit ran all over by the Rams. I
And
mean, Cooper
how
Cup and Puka Nakua are back,
they are,
but
but still. But how did
yeah,
that work out for you in your fantasy? I didn't see.
they got 1 point. Yay!
Oh, okay. Well, I honestly didn't expect. I don't know if it's like the whole entire team gaining confidence with their two like quote unquote like star players coming back, or
Right.
if it's like they really are that good. Like not trying to downplay them or anything, but like you're telling me like two people did that. Like when the Vikings have been dominating the first 6 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know
Crazy,
what
right?
that was. Terrible defensive performance. Couldn't make stops against Matt Stafford. I did want to talk about the last play.
Mhm.
Uh, there was no penalty call on the face mask grab at the end of the game, which was like really
It was
controversial
bad.
because yeah, because it was like so the Vikings technically had like a chance to go down the field, but Sam Darnold, he like someone came and grabbed him by his face mask and pulled him down, and it was a safety. So, which was the end of the game, and nobody called it. Everybody was fucking like pissed off. They were even JJ Watt said some shit afterwards, and the refs had to like make a whole like statement after the game, and they were like, "Oh well, from the angle I was standing in, I didn't see it," but it literally like would have changed the game because That's a big penalty that would have been in like favor of helping the Vikings, and they simply did not call it. It was a diabolical face mask. You could have seen that shit from the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, the refs have been playing sides this season. I know that like happens throughout every sport ever and every season, blah blah blah. But this season, like, has been crazy. And then we'll
Yeah.
talk more, like I guess, when we touch on our honorable mentions about some of those calls. But damn, but the
Yeah.
rest of that.
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad. It was probably one of the worst missed calls I've seen this season. Um Mainly due to the fact that like it ended the game. It's
Yeah,
like you have if they like made like the stupidest like statement after the game and was like, I couldn't see him from the angle. He was facing away from me and the other guy had players in between him." I'm like, "Dude, this is like the last couple few plays of the game. You have to be in a position to fucking see. It's your job."
I was just gonna say that. I was gonna say, how about it's your job and you're required to see. So maybe if
Literally.
you're not in a good angle, you should move your body across the field and get into a good angle.
You would think. Terrible,
That's
terrible, terrible, terrible call that ended the game.
but
Sucks.
that does suck.
I mean, I guess on to the better parts of the game. Justin Jefferson had that crazy bobble catch.
Yeah,
He caught it somehow. Crazy
I,
catch.
that was crazy.
Yeah, dude.
That's a good way to call that too. I'm just like, I don't even know how I'm gonna describe this today, but
The bobble catch.
we'll insert clip
It
here.
was. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh my god, that's so funny.
He had chalk on
Um,
his.
Darnold did pass for 240 yards. Justin Jefferson had 8 receptions for 115 yards. Stafford passed for 279 yards and 4 touchdowns.
Way to go, Stafford.
I
Way
mean,
to
he cooked. I can't. I like Matt Stafford. I think he's a really good quarterback. I think he's underrated. So it was nice to see him have like a good performance now that he has good people to throw to. He
yeah.
can
Yeah. I like
unleash his full potential. But
I like him too. He's a good quarterback. He's a nice guy.
he's a nice guy.
I like the nice guy quarterbacks.
Me too. Like Kirk Cousins, Joe Flacco.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
just the nice guy, older white uncle quarterbacks.
This is a perfect segue. Speaking of Joe Flacco, Texas
Let's
versus
get into
Colts.
the Texans games. Can we go 1 week, 1 fucking week without being stressed the fuck out?
No,
Please.
literally. I wanted to shout out Jose Luera from YouTube who commented that we should talk about the fucking Texans ending each game like stressfully, like barely stressing
Like,
me out.
no, literally, please, can we? I didn't even see that comment, but like, damn, like, can we please not get stressed out? I want to enjoy, I want to be able to go, like I did this weekend, to a nice little sports bar, get me a little drinky drink, eat some good food, watch the game, and be like, yeah, Texans got it in the bag. I'm just here to enjoy some good food. I don't want to have to be chugging my drink every play because I don't know what's going to happen.
Oh my fucking god. No, literally, dude. They're stressing me out. Every time CJ Stroud like is making a throw, I'm stressed because the O line is crumbling. They keep going back and forth like with the score. I'm like, dude,
There's always the fucking illegal formation flags. There's always like all those stupid ass flags that they can prevent. Like, I don't understand why they're still doing it 8 weeks in.
oh dude, they stress me out. It's hard being a Texans fan. It's always been hard being a Texans fan. They've always been like this. I swear to God, whenever I was like growing up and I would watch the Texans, I'm like Pavlov trained like to not celebrate the
Yeah,
win
yeah.
until the game is over, bro, because they'll literally be winning by like 3 scores and somehow fuck it up and lose in the last 5 minutes. Like always.
No,
I
when they put that 1 second back on the clock, I was like, oh, this is
I
it.
know.
This is
I
it.
was like,
This is it.
no, please.
I
Oh
was
my
like,
god.
oh fuck. I was like, oh fuck, this is it. This is it. And that's like when we see like our first Hail Mary for the week or when I saw the first Hail Mary of the week and I'm like, oh fuck, like this is gonna be the week. We're gonna have to title this episode something stupid like about Hail Marys and well, we already are, but
Yeah, I mean, there was hella Homers this week, but I was like, fuck, this can't be the one. This can't be the one that I have to
yeah,
talk about on the podcast, please. I don't want them to lose.
yeah, like we already
I need this win.
yeah, no, I just I didn't want to title the Hail Marys after the Texans losing. You know that would
Yeah,
have been
I couldn't bring myself to do it.
it would have just
Um,
been week 8. Need more Tums. No longer a Texans fan.
I'm week 8. I'm out of heartburn medicine. I'm out of my blood pressure medicine. I can't take it anymore. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have to anymore because they won. Thank God. But barely. I don't feel confident in the win.
Barely. Yeah,
I'm
me either.
stressed.
Okay, let's talk about how CJ Stroud made a comeback from last week in regards to stats, in regards to yards, in regards to overall confidence on the field.
Yeah, so CJ Stroud threw for 285 yards and a touchdown. So he has, in fact, officially bounced back after having the career worst game of his life yesterday in the NFL with 86 yards passing. So
Crazy.
285 is definitely an improvement from 86 yards.
Yeah,
So
about 200 yards improvement.
yeah, so if anybody was stressed out that CJ Stroud is cooked, I think you can get a little bit of hope back. However, that leads us into our receiver situation. Yay!
On our next topic, don't release that breath quite yet because with Nico Collins still out, we also lost Stephon Diggs for the rest of the season. Yay!
Great! Yay!
To a non-contact knee injury in the third quarter. He was running a route late in the third quarter and pulled up and grabbed at his right knee before falling to the ground. He did tear his ACL.
Great.
It happened so quick I didn't even realize what was happening. I was
Damn,
like,
I mean, usually whenever it's like a non-contact injury and they just like fall to the ground and nothing fucking happened to them, it's usually not a great sign.
well, even better is he's not coming back.
Wow.
He was in my fantasy, so I had to move a bunch of people around
Tank Dell's gonna be working overtime now.
over time and Mixon and just I don't even know how they're gonna do it.
I don't know.
They really need to tighten up their O line in order for them to really follow through with these plays that they're gonna have to come up with their star like receivers out. But
I don't want to
well,
say the Texans are cooked, but if you are a Texans fan, please go buy some more heartburn medicine, get a refill on your blood pressure medication. You're gonna
I,
need it.
I'm not a medical professional, but I heard that taking a baby aspirin every day helps prevent heart attacks.
Thank you. So for all the Texans fans out there,
Baby
start
aspirin.
preparing now.
So I guess segue into the cooked being quarterbacks that are cooked. Let's talk about Anthony Richardson.
Ooh, yay.
Honestly, I didn't think he was doing that bad until he subbed himself out. I didn't. Okay, like I was watching the game. I'm like, honestly, like as we've prefaced in week 1, we are fucking amateurs. We are not NFL analysts. We never claim to be professionals. We never claim to do anything. We're just girls for girls football. Period.
Period.
Um, I didn't know you could do that. I didn't know you could just sub yourself out.
I would like to preface this by also saying, when the actual fuck have you ever seen any other quarterback do that? that's the reason why you didn't know they could do that. What the fuck is he doing? And then I remember I saw it and I was
As a
trying to like,
quarterback,
no,
too. As a
literally,
quarterback.
I was trying to like justify it. I was like, oh no, but like he's coming off that injury, like maybe he feels like he's about to push it too hard, like he just needs
No, no, but
like
what
to
do you
make
say?
sure that like nothing's wrong, like maybe he's like feeling like if he goes too far, like he's gonna be like, like hurting himself like more long term. And then this motherfucker comes out on the damn fucking interview and he's like, yeah, I was tired. I ain't gonna like go fuck yourself, bro. I'm trying to sit here and defend you. Like, I was like, man, like, it probably has to do with that injury. Motherfucker was just tired. You're tired. You're getting paid millions of dollars. You cannot be tired. You are the quarterback of the fucking team. Oh my God.
And that, like, you're supposed to be the quarterback, you're the captain. That says a lot about like the conditioning. It kind of like you're kind of downplaying your team's like coach as like condition. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Like you're supposed to be athlete. You're a professional fucking athlete, and
Like,
you're
just
tired.
go run a fucking drop play. Like, you don't have to go out there and fucking like run 50 yards, bro. Like, what do
Hand
you
the ball
mean?
off.
Kept me out. The fuck? This is crazy. This is
Like,
fucking crazy.
and then there's so like just throw the fucking ball. I'm sure throwing it is less exertion than fucking running. Hand the ball off. That goddamn it, fucking run a different route.
No, literally, dude. Like, you cannot do that. Oh my God. That's like such a bad. That's so bad PR. But like, that's such a bad look for you. What the fuck? That's actually hilarious, though.
And then on top of that, like he, despite the fact that he just said, like he said that he was sacked 5 times and hit another 8 times during the game, so he could have easily just said, "Oh, I'm just coming off the hip injury, so my hips acting up." He could have said, he could have said, my ham, my ham got tight, and I need to go get checked out real quick. Like he could have said anything. You decided,
Literally,
oh, I'm tired.
lie. Just lie.
That's what Michael
That's
Parsons said.
crazy.
Michael Parsons says, lie. If you know it's gonna be bad, lie.
Just lie. That's so crazy to me. Well, yeah. I don't even know, like, I
That's
was there
weird.
trying to defend him, dude. Quarterbacks play through like so much shit, so much bullshit. Like there's quarterbacks in the past that have played with fucking injuries on
Rules.
injuries and
Oh,
like
yeah.
you do what you have to do for your team because you're the leader of the team.
And
You
then
have to be the one
you deal
to
with it after.
yeah,
Like,
bro, your fucking O-line is out there protecting your ass every fucking play, like, and they don't get to fucking the luxury to fucking tap out. Are you out of your mind?
and there's some big boys.
Yeah, the fuck? That's so crazy to me. Diabolical.
Well,
Anyways,
we're just making these beautiful segues this podcast. Speaking of people who should tap out, Chiefs versus Raiders. I'm so sick of them winning, and I'm not even trying to be like a hater anymore. I'm just like the same thing. I'm repeating myself every single week, and I'm sorry, but at this point, I just need to. I want to see someone fucking beat them. They're beatable. Their plays are sloppy.
yeah.
They're
No, I
doing like
agree.
3 field goals a game. Stop them,
I'm tired. I'm tired of talking about the Chiefs winning. Someone has to take one for the team and fucking beat them so that we can have content.
please. But we'll
uh,
just get into these stats real quick. Since they did win, shout out to them for being 8-0. Undefeated so far. They're the only team undefeated. Um,
crazy.
are they 8-0 or did they have a bye?
They had a bye.
Okay, so 7-0.
Yeah. That's crazy. It's so funny because we were just talking shit about Travis Kelce. Sorry to Travis Kelce, he did have a great game last week. I don't know, he saw our podcast and was like, fuck these bitches, and decided to go out there and have his season highs in catches and yards. Mahomes passed for 262 yards and 2 touchdowns, becoming the fastest quarterback in NFL history to reach 30,000 yards. And his top target was Travis Kelce, who had 10 catches and 90 yards, which, like I said, were both season highs for him.
Yeah, and nobody's denying them as a duo. I just, they're just pissing me off because I'm just a hater. Okay,
That's fair. Valid.
thank you.
That's valid.
Did you put DeAndre Hopkins in last week?
Absolutely not.
Oh, okay.
No. Not I don't think he's gonna do bad. It's just his first game like in, and
Right,
so
right,
I was like, I don't think
yeah.
he's gonna have
A
like
little
the
bit.
greatest
Yeah.
game. Yeah, give him some time to adjust first. He
Okay.
was targeted only 3 times and finished with 2 catches for 29 yards, so he didn't really do much that game. But Andy Reid did say that next game he'll get more touches, which
Right.
duh.
Which is what you like said anyways, or and what you just said, like yeah, first game, still need to learn
Yeah.
the play, still gotta get the vibe right. So I guess we'll talk about the Raiders. Gardner
Go for
Minshew.
it.
He completed 24 of 30 passes for 209 yards, 2 touchdowns for Las Vegas, but was sacked 5 times.
Damn!
Y'all know the Chiefs defense. That's all I got to say. But Minshew had to carry an offense that had virtually no running game, finishing with 33 yards, averaging 1.6 per carry.
That's fucking crazy. I
Yep.
saw uh the Chiefs have like I think the number one like run defense.
Damn.
They're like, we're gonna fucking take their run game out of the equation and just make them one dimensional. Like now you have to throw the ball because you're not running this shit on us. Which
I mean,
I mean,
that
hey,
was-
if you're good at it and you can do it, it's a great strategy. It's just a lot easier said than done. But I mean, they've been doing it.
wow. I
33
love
yards is fucking crazy. 33 yards is crazy.
love the way you organized this. Um, Speaking of run offense,
Oh my god, segues are incredible this week.
Ravens versus Browns, 24-29. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
I I put a parlay in, and guess who the only person who fucked me was?
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, yes. I said that he would get more than 90 yards, which in like a typical game you would think, right? He usually does
Yeah,
like
dude.
150, 74. Luckily,
It's
it's
only
not.
because you put that damn parlay in. He would have
I
got like
know,
3,000 yards if you didn't put it in.
but I mean, it wasn't my money. It's like the free credits they give you and shit.
Oh,
Shout out
that's
Prize
fair.
Picks, sponsor me, sponsor us.
Shout out Price Picks.
We love you. No, we don't.
Yeah,
Give me money.
dude, what the fuck? They just forgot Derrick Henry existed again? He had good plays. Like, it's not like he was doing absolutely fucking nothing.
I don't know. And then to the Browns, dude. But
Bro.
I know we're gonna talk about the Browns in a little bit, so I'm gonna keep my comments to the side. We'll just focus on the Ravens for now. But I don't think that entire game. I think we put too much pressure on Derrick Henry because he's just a fucking beast. Because they kept fucking dropping the ball.
Yeah, dude. A
We're
lot of
not
the
catching
receivers.
it.
Yeah,
We're
they're
not
just
catching
dropping
them.
it.
And that's not. I don't think that's on Derrick Henry. Like obviously, because
Yeah. Vibes were off. I don't know.
they're so bad. They're so bad.
Lamar
I
Jackson was fucking
I
pissed.
know. I saw like the all the clips of him just slamming his helmet down and everything. I mean, I would be mad too.
Yeah, dude. To lose to the fucking Browns.
You put that on here. Jackson slammed his helmet to the ground in front of the. Yup.
Losing to the Browns and you're the Ravens? Awkward. Losing to Jameis Winston is fucking crazy. Oh my god. I love that guy. I don't care. I'm his number one fan. He's so fucking funny.
Was Deshaun Watson the drama all along?
I think so. I'm not gonna lie. um, yeah, dude. He was not doing great, and then they put Jameis Winston in, and they beat the fucking Ravens. So, I mean, was it only the offense on the Browns? No. I think the Ravens had a bad game too on offense. However, he was fucking cooking. I'm not gonna lie. He said, and he ate the dub.
No, no crumbs left behind.
No crumbs left behind. He ate the dub. He passed for 334 yards. He was 27 of 41 in his first start since September 25th of 2022 for the New Orleans Saints. So maybe Deshaun Watson was the drama all along.
Yeah, because that's something he has not done in 19 starts.
Yeah, it's the most. It's the most points they've scored all season. That's crazy. 27. No. 29. 29
Yeah.
is the most points they've scored all season. Well, they won. I mean, shout out to them. Like I said, I'm Jameis Winston #1 fan. He's so funny, and I want nothing but the best for him because he's just a silly little guy.
He's hilarious. I like him.
What was that quote that his teammate said?
Oh, it was.
He said,
Yeah, he said a lot of
Joel Bitonio said,
things.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I butchered that name. He said about uh he said
Winston.
he oh my god, I'm having a stroke. He said about Winston that he was very confident in the huddle. He was talking the whole time. Some of the stuff he was saying was a little bit out there, but he was ready to go. What the fuck does that mean? Like, how is your own teammate saying that shit about you, bro?
We
Some of the shit he was saying was kind of out there, but he was ready to go. So
I need him on mic'd up, like the only person to be on mic'd up.
no, literally. Oh my god, I love him.
Speaking of your love, Sarah, did you watch did you watch the Cowboys game?
Unfortunately, I did. Yay! I love
Like
what the Cowboys are doing this season.
like yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah, of course I watched it.
fucking twigging out, just fucking crashing out, losing my sanity. That's how it feels. In between, okay, I was about to say in between the Texans and the Cowboys, I'm losing my fucking mind. But at least the Texans are winning the games, albeit it is very close. But they are still winning. I cannot say the same for the Cowboys. I'm fucking sick of them. I'm sick to my stomach. I throw up after the game every single week. I'm just kidding, but I want to. What the actual fuck is going on with Dak Prescott? Hey, I've been saying this all season. Dak Prescott is not that fucking guy. He's mid. He's a good quarterback. He's not great. He's not, I don't think, the best quarterback for the team. I think they need to start looking at other options. I fucking hate Jerry Jones. I could go on for like 30 minutes, but Dak Prescott threw 2 interceptions for his third straight game. He's the first Cowboys quarterback to do that in 32 years. And they struggled to generate any consistent offense until the fourth quarter. Fucking garbage. Fucking Dak Prescott is the king of garbage time stats. He almost made a comeback at the very end of the game, but then he threw 4 incomplete passes after getting the ball back with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. So,
That's a great way to lose.
yeah, I he's not good under pressure. He doesn't perform well like when it matters the most. Um he's consistently throwing interceptions at like the worst times too. I think he's had like multiple red zone interceptions, which is like, bro, please, like,
Yeah.
fuck. And then the defense, I know they're missing a lot of key players too. The defense didn't really make any stops against San Francisco at all outside of when the 49ers were committing penalties or Brock Purdy was missing passes.
Yeah.
So what the actual fuck? What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? I hope Jerry Jones like sees his fucking bullshit of this stupid ass fucking team that he's put together, that he personally put together. Let's make that known. Um, I was about to say some really diabolical shit, but let me just shut the fuck up. Um, I just hate Jerry Jones. I think he's single-handedly ruining the fucking team, which everybody knows this. Like, this is not new, but
That's so real. I really actually I hate seeing some of the players like Dowdle,
Rico
CD.
Dowdle,
Yeah,
yeah.
CD. I hate seeing them being a part of this franchise.
Michael Parsons, even I know he's hurt right now, but
Yeah,
like they have good players, and I don't know. I don't know if the vibes are off with like Dak and CeeDee Lamb. I know CeeDee Lamb did have a better game this week, but most of the stats were like garbage time stats. Like I said,
yeah,
um, I don't know, dude. There's just so much like wrong with them right now. Mike McCarthy. I have been saying for like years that I don't think Mike McCarthy is a great coach. I think they need somebody new in there. And I also think that Jerry Jones needs to get the fuck away from the team if they want any chance of being like a successful team. I don't think Dak Prescott is a bad quarterback, but I don't think like he's gonna be the one to lead them to like a fucking Super Bowl or anything.
right.
Especially not with the fucking performances he's been having this season. I'll just say that right now.
Facts. There was the pressure was definitely on during that game. They both came in like 4-4, and there was a lot of fights. I like the
I do
fight.
like the fights. I don't think the Cowboys have like beat the 49ers in like forever.
There's so many. Yeah, I think they're 0-4. Someone could fact check me.
Embarrassing.
I think they're
Embarrassing.
I think they're 0-4, or yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think that sounds right.
Against the Niners.
Yeah. Rip.
Whatever. Speaking of our boy Purdy, is he
Chicken
back?
Little.
Chicken Little. You should beat him for Halloween.
You should.
But he bounced back from a three interception performance last week against the Chiefs to go 18 for 26 for 260 yards against Dallas. Kittle was back, so I think that's where I don't know. I think he is a good to great quarterback when he has all of his people. You
It
know,
definitely helps, yeah.
I think that like without his people, we see him for what he really is, Mister
Man. No, I'm just kidding.
Mister Irrelevant, last pick, last round.
Damn.
No wonder.
Yeah. Jordan Mason got hurt again. Which, in case y'all didn't know, I have him on my fantasy team. Yay! And I started him. Oh, I love that he got like 1 point. Yeah, he got fucking hurt again. He went
Wow,
to the locker
between
room in the
between
first
him and
half.
the Vikings defense, you really balled out.
Oh yeah, and I had Jordan Love too, which we'll talk about later. But he also got hurt.
Yeah, you did.
Bro, I had
Yeah,
fucking horrible. Whatever. Fuck it. Anyways,
it's
Jordan
like,
Mason. He went to the locker room in the first half after re-injuring his shoulder. I think he had like a dislocation or something or
I think
sprain.
like a hair.
I think it was like a
Oh,
sprain
oh,
last was it last week? I think last week. Um so I guess he just like re-aggravated it again or something. That was in the first half. So he was out most of the game. I think they had is it Grendo? I think it's Grendo is like who was
his
playing instead
backup,
of him. Hmm?
like the backup.
The backup.
He's already the backup.
Yeah, fuck.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, he did good. He had
yeah,
a good solid game. I feel like 49ers offense is very like plug and play. So, whatever
and
they put in.
we saw a sneak peek of CMC. He was on the sidelines. I guess he's back from Germany.
You're right. Yeah, he is. Damn. That's crazy. I think they said they're going to start like having him getting into practicing again. So,
Yeah, they're on a bye week for week 9, but I think he's supposed to come back in week 10. Be prepared. I don't know. It could be scary. It could be
I am
bad.
excited to see that.
I would love to see a good comeback. But is that all we had? That's all we had for our highlighted games, guys. Let us know your favorite game, your team, your key plays, player spotlights from week 8.
Period. Hell yeah. Now we can get into some honorable mentions. We got Cardinals versus Dolphins. We gotta talk about Tua being back, I feel like.
Definitely. Because as far as this honorable mention, that's all I wanted to talk about was Tua. I don't really care
Yeah.
about.
Oh, I do want to talk about Tyreek.
We could talk about Tariq. The only thing I had really quick was his slide. He finally learned how to slide. Yay! He
Yes.
actually received. He got a standing ovation from the crowd.
For fucking sliding. Holy shit, bro. And sliding in his little special helmet. I love to see it. I was one of the people standing for him entering.
I
I
didn't
hope
watch the
he.
game. I got scared.
You're like watching it like this.
I'm like,
I mean, he didn't get hurt. He did
not
not
yet.
get hurt. Not yet. I know, right? He
Maybe
made
when
it
he goes.
through. He
Maybe
made
like
it
when they
through one
go
game.
against. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's all I said. I was like, maybe. No, no, no. What did I say? He made it through one game.
One game, I was gonna say maybe when they go against like an actual contender, they just went against the Cardinals.
Oh my god, I know. Tyreek was talking about put me in. If you got me, put me in for fantasy. He didn't do that great. I mean, he didn't do bad, but I think he had like 13 points, 14 points.
I would say that's average for a
He
receiver.
didn't eat like he was making it out like to seem like he would. Um, it was okay.
But he's always like
Performance.
that.
Yeah, he is like that.
You got a big ego. Aha, aha, ha. I got a big ego.
You know who did cook though? Marvin Harrison Jr. when I put him on my bench. Marvin
Hey.
Harrison Jr. the 1 week I put him on my bench. Yay!
Yeah. That was me last week with Laporta, and he got fucking 26 points.
Bro, fuck.
Fuck.
Marvin Harrison Jr. I literally gave him like 4 fucking weeks. I was like, I'm gonna give him 4 weeks, and he had like 1 week. He got me 0 points. Fucking Kyler Murray just wasn't even looking at him, and I was like, okay, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking put somebody else in. He gets like 20 something points. I was like, okay, whatever. Which I mean, hopefully that means that they'll fucking look at him more. He's a great receiver. Like, I don't understand why they're not utilizing him to his full potential. Like, I know he's a rookie, but take a look at Malik Neighbors. It's the same situation. They're both great receivers. They're both rookies. But look how Malik Neighbors is being used compared to how Marvin Harrison Jr. is being used. I
Agreed.
think if they figure out like how to use him and how to incorporate them into the offense, I think that their offense is going to look a lot better.
That's a really good point. Um, our next honorable mention: Steelers versus Giants. I really just want to talk about that George Pickens play where he like hopped like twice on his left foot, but it didn't count as 2 feet. An elbow counts as 2 feet. Like 1 foot and elbow counts as 2 feet. Like your 2 feet count as 2 feet, but two hops does not count as 2 feet. And Jason Kelsey in like the after show, did you like hear him?
No, no, what did he say?
Oh, he was saying like he was like so like hopping on the same foot twice doesn't count. But what if I like hopped 6 times in the end zone? Would it just not have counted? Like
That's a good question.
like people were like going like extreme or whatever. They're like so
Hypotheticals.
yeah, like the hypothetical like so you can like hop all the way across end zone to end zone, catch the ball perfectly, like no sacks, nothing, and it won't count. The
Interesting.
answer is apparently yes.
Weird.
Yeah, right. But I mean, the Steelers had really great plays, but the refs kept calling it back. But I don't know. whatever. Russell Wilson, George Pickens, all of them. They were doing a great job, but
Yeah,
it was
Russell
just,
Wilson looks good.
I thought he looked a little chubby.
Bitch, that's not what I meant.
I know. I know. But
Oh,
I did think that.
that's fair.
I
He
was
got the
like,
dad bod.
that's not the Russell Wilson who married Sierra that I know.
He got that quarterback dad bod. That's how you know they're finna cook when they got a little gut.
Definitely. He has like that like old man athlete fat. Like, like when you're like really swole and then you stop working out for like a couple years and you just get like fat.
Yeah, I know
Yeah.
what you mean. I know exactly what you're talking about.
But they look good. I'm actually excited to see their next game. I think I actually am gonna watch it just to see what's going on. What's going on with the Steelers, man?
What's going on with the Steelers? Nah, they look okay. I was a little bit worried. I thought that Russell Wilson might be kind of washed
Washed.
up, but yeah,
Yeah.
he doesn't look too bad. I mean, it's just a second game. We'll see.
We'll
I mean,
see,
but they always have Justin Fields on the bench, anyways, like just in case. So
just in case.
he's solid. He's also very solid. So I want to talk about the Bears and the Commanders.
Talk about the Bears and Commanders.
Oh my fucking god, that shit was crazy. That shit was so fucking crazy. I literally saw it in real time. It was like the craziest shit I've ever seen in real time.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god. I wish you could have been there, dude. We were watching it and I was like kind of half paying attention because I was like,
Yeah, you're like, it's done.
eh. Yeah, and then they're like, I was like, oh shit, they're about to do a Hail Mary. And there's like literally, I think there was like 1 or 2 seconds on the clock or something. And he's running around for like 13
Second.
seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's running around, he's scrambling, he's scrambling. I'm like, fuck, like someone's gonna get to him. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And then he just fucking launches that bitch in the air.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh shit. And it like tips off of
Yeah.
someone's hands directly to some fucking guy that's just standing in the end zone. Like, he just happened to be in the perfect spot. It literally
Yeah.
falls into his fucking hands. And me and Albert just fucking stood up and we're like, what the fuck? Holy shit. We're
Yeah.
like screaming and stuff. I was like, it was
Al-
so
yeah,
crazy.
we watched it. Alphonse said that like they usually do put people in the end zone like a little bit further back because they know that everybody's gonna like crowd up for the ball,
Right.
and so they put like one or two people in the back in hopes that happens, in hopes that it just like tips,
And
and then
it
you can
tipped
just like, catch it.
directly into
Literally,
his fucking arms, dude. I was like,
that
holy
was
shit.
perfect. That
Yeah.
was so perfect. And then fucking Tariq Stevenson was taunting fans in the middle of it happening.
That's crazy. I didn't see that in real time, but I saw all of the clips of it. I was like, that's so embarrassing. Does he still have a job?
I would like imagine him. He's just like looking mine. He's like, oh no,
I
what
would
just happened?
immediately, I'm going to the locker room. Immediately.
No, literally,
I'm embarrassed for him. That's so embarrassing. Ah, that's what he gets. Stupid. Goofy.
he's silly. But the Bears have bad ego. Like they have bad sportsmanship. But whatever.
Yeah. We talked about that the other
Whatever.
week. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
they'll probably get it together as soon as they tighten that up. Honestly, they'll probably have all the good karma coming to them. You're gonna
Yeah.
bad karma. People got hurt.
Whew.
That was it for our honorable mentions. Now we're gonna talk about just a few injuries. Um,
Boo.
so we did talk about already Stephon Diggs, wide receiver for the Texans, out for the rest of the season due to an ACL tear. Jordan Love was out the remaining of the game due to a groin strain. His pussy.
Ooh. My pussy hurt.
And then I don't know, he should be playing this week.
Hopefully, I hope so. I have him on my team.
I know, and you have Stroud, so who are you gonna put in? Who are you gonna put in?
Fuck, I don't know, because Stroud's missing. all of his fucking receivers.
I
We'll
know.
see.
Um,
Anyways.
then we had Drake May. He was out of the game due to a concussion. He got hit in the head.
Eesh.
And then
Oof.
the Jaguars lost a number of pass catchers on Sunday. Brian Thomas Jr., wide receiver, contusion on the left side of his chest. Christian Kirk, with shoulder, suffered a broken collarbone.
Oof.
He's done. And
He's
Gabe Davis, shoulder.
damn. That's three of them. I think Brian Thomas might be good for next week. I don't know about Gabe Davis. I don't know. I think they said they were like day to day right now. But damn, yeah, that's a lot of receivers.
For
Three of
sure.
them.
For sure.
Damn.
Well,
Well,
that's a wrap
that
for this episode of the Blitz Babes. I hope you enjoyed our recap of week 8 of the 2024 NFL season. I'm Aeron.
and I'm Sarah, and we'll be back next week with more football. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment, and follow us on our social media at the Blitz Babes for the latest updates. And we see y'all back next week. Bye.
Happy Halloween!